is another gay horror pod with Stuart Ross and Jesse Tevitt.
Silent night, deadly night.
All is gone now. All in... No, okay.
No, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
If you couldn't tell, we're talking Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah. Today we're talking about the Grinch.
I would love to talk about the Grinch.
I honestly feel like the Grinch is a little scary. So,
yes.
Yeah.
For sure. That makeup. Are you kidding me?
That
Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey,
Yeah.
just in general.
Yeah.
Hi, Jesse. How are you vibing in this moment?
I'm feeling good. I am ready for the holidays. I kind of randomly, watching this movie last night, I really got in the holiday spirit. And it's hard for me to get into the holiday spirit. I don't know why. As I've gotten older, I'm like, whatever.
Wait, Silent Night, Deadly Night got you into the holiday spirit?
Yeah.
The original?
The original.
Okay, wow.
I think because it feels like, I'm
cozy.
not trying to read too much into it.
It's not a cozy movie, but...
Cozy, but also anti-capitalist, which I'm very into right now.
You are our anti-capitalist king. Whereas I'm just sitting here like, I love working a lot for a little.
I know. Same, but you know what I mean. It's like, I think we're just, I found it refreshing.
I find that as I age, I used to be a big Christmas guy. I moved to LA and LA sort of beat that out of me.
I know. I
think
that's what happened to me
just
too.
so phony here. And I've come around to it. I love the sort of set dressing Caruso Mall-esque Christmas vibes that we get. It's just a different thing that I'm used to. And then when I fly home to New Hampshire and I start to see some snow, or I start to see my family's house covered in lights, and that's when I start to actually feel like Christmas classic. Whereas here it's like Christmas kind of like bullshit.
Yeah, I mean that's actually a really good point. It's like if you are from a place that gets snow, it's much easier to dip into the holiday spirit. Excuse me. Whereas if you live in LA, to dip into that spirit, you have to either go to the Americana or the Galleria.
Yeah, and I think
or the Grove.
I think wherever you grew up and experienced the magic of Christmas is where you feel it the most. Because I grew up in New Hampshire, but then I spent a lot of Christmases in and around Charleston, South Carolina. And I think if I went back to Charleston, South Carolina, I'd still feel it because I was I believed in the magic of Santa Claus.
Right. And you know what? To that point, Silent Night, Deadly Night, it's giving West Virginia, where I'm from.
Yes.
They're driving through hills. They're driving through mountains. Where was this movie filmed?
Flats. That's actually one of my fun facts. So we'll talk about it in a little bit.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
What did we do Friday night?
I
finally got you to the Eagle with me.
You finally got me out of the house. Famously, I'm very difficult to do, but you finally did. And I had such a good time. I think if you are in your mid 30s and you haven't gone to the Eagle since you were in your early to mid 20s, it's a different vibe. I feel at home there now. It's comfortable. I mean, it's okay. I don't love smoke, and there's a lot of cigar smoke there on Friday. It was a bear event, which is a smoke heavy event. Yeah.
But I know a lot of people, and it's just fun to see everyone. And
yeah, and I think more than anything for me, the half of it, more than half of it, is outdoors, which is refreshing because there aren't a lot of gay spaces on our side of town that are like that. So I love to be outdoors.
Yeah.
Back to our holiday spirit, being outside.
Yeah, feeling a little chill.
Speaking of, were there any Christmas decorations?
Yeah.
I totally missed that.
They were kind of spread out,
damn
Christmas.
But yeah, I had a great time. I will be going back.
Yes. We got to friend of the pod, Brian, who was our designer logo and also did our Summer of Slashers 2025 photo shoot, was doing his Go-Go Bear debut. He was dancing. I know. Every time I looked, he was just
I know. What a man of many talents.
He is, because he used to be a chef He's done so many different he owns his own company.
Yes.
He consults on our podcast on, honestly, I feel like we're a charity to him at this point.
He should be
like he does like
country.
really big I mean, he's the reason Chris and I did those Catalina Crunch TikToks that came out this year.
Oh my god, that's right. I forgot about that.
Didn't make a big splash. The two tall gay men selling Catalina Crunch, we got likes, but they weren't going viral. Let's be
good
real.
For the portfolio. Honestly, good for horror gays.
It cashed. You got paid. The check cashed. And it was like
went through
the month before I started working again. So it was like July. So like that check cashed hard.
It was like a glimmer of hope. Yeah.
I was like, oh, great. Money. My balance is going up, not down. Wonderful. This is crazy.
Thank you, Brian.
And then I got a job again and I was like, I don't have to be an influencer. Although now I'm probably still going to end up being an influencer.
Yeah. You know what? If the shoe fits.
It was a lovely Friday night. It was so nice. I feel like because we see each other a good amount, but we also like a lot of what we do is podcast related. And it was nice to just sort of like get to hang out with you at a bar, get to hang out with our friends, get to sort of like vibe, especially because we're not. I mean, we're going to see each other after we record this episode, but you're going home soon, and then I'm going to go home, and after today, we're not going to see each other until 2026.
We're not going to be down the street from each other for a couple of weeks. It's going to be devastating.
So it was nice to just sort of it was like our holiday
party,
a 2-man party.
Oh my god, Chris was there. Our holiday party.
It was the Another Gay Horror Pod LLC, not LLC, because we haven't registered it. Christmas holiday party. HR was there.
HR said,
here's everyone's drink tickets. Stop bullying Jesse. And I said, no.
Yes. HR said, the gay porn on the screen? We'll make an exception.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll make an exception.
Yeah, we're going to it'll be okay. We're going to get through it together.
It will be okay.
Yes. As with everything, it'll be okay.
So listeners, I hope you appreciate this lore update.
Yes.
And
after a year of me talking about, you did not go to a stink night, although there were some stinks, including myself. I don't think I was wearing deodorant.
Oh, good for you, because I didn't clock it.
Get to wear deodorant when I work from home.
Wait, am I wearing deodorant? I think I am.
I am, because I was like, today's gonna be a long day of podcasting. I gotta get ready.
Chris walks into the room. He's like, "What is that?
What is that scent?"
You're like, "Whoopsie.
It's my pheromones." And he's like, "I don't like that." Put aluminum on your armpits, you fucking monster. But yeah, that was a lovely night. And today we're talking about a different kind of night, a silent night and a deadly night.
Good segue.
So I have some fun facts for you about Silent and Deadly Night. So what do you think this movie has in common with Halloween 4, 5, and 6?
Okay, let me think about this. What does this movie have in common? My mind jumps to like talent behind the camera, so like producers, but I feel like it's wackier than that.
It's not wackier, but it's very on Stewart's brand to bring up.
I'm gonna say this. My mom is calling me right now. I'm gonna say this. Wait a minute. Whoever played Michael Myers in the first Halloween movie is also in this movie in some context.
No.
Damn it. Okay.
So this movie filmed in Utah. Just like Halloween 4, 5, and 6.
I should have known.
I was like, I gave you a hint. I was like, it's my brand, which is discussing the locations of the film.
Yeah.
So this movie filmed in rural Utah. The city it filmed in is actually really different now, but the toy store that they filmed in is now a gym.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Interesting. You could go work out where someone got shot with an arrow.
Was it the same toy shop in Roofman, one of my favorite movies of the year?
It's not a Toys R Us, so no.
Maybe it could have been the same building.
But yeah, and then also, this is one of the most protested horror movies ever.
Really? Say more.
Something about this movie really hit the zeitgeist. It was 1984. Horror movies were sort of the conversation was happening. It wasn't oh, those are just like a thing people watch. It's like the kids are watching these and maybe that's making them satanic or demonic or evil.
Right.
This movie actually came out the same day as another movie we have discussed, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Ooh, the first one?
Yes. And it actually, in its opening weekend, mostly because it was released in more theaters, grossed more money.
Whoa.
But it was pretty fastly pulled out of theatrical release. By week 3, it was in no theaters because the protests were so bad and they were going to individual theaters. And just the connection of Christmas and horror. And this is a kind of nasty horror movie, but like not, I mean, there are really nasty Christmas horror movies. This is not like that much worse, but just I think the time it came out, it was really hitting people the wrong way.
Yeah. Also, wow, being released simultaneously with Nightmare on Elm Street. That's kind of like the Barbenheimer effect.
Yeah. Silent Night, Freddy Night.
Silent Night, Deadly Night confirmed. Silent Night, Deadly Night would be the Oppenheimer, and then Nightmare on Elm Street would be the Barbie.
The Barbie,
right? Yeah.
D.
But I will say, yes, this movie is uncompromising in its violence.
Yes.
It's anti-Catholic, which let's fucking go.
And then I have another fun fact.
Please.
So one of the biggest outspoken critics of this movie was Mickey Rooney, the actor, who starred in Silent Night, Deadly Night 5.
Wow, talk about coming full circle.
So I think a lot of people believe that it was not filmed as a Silent Night, Deadly Night, but it is still a movie about an evil guy dressing up like Santa and releasing evil toys into the world. And Mickey Rooney plays the evil guy dressing like the evil toy maker.
Wait, so do you think he what changed his mind?
Probably money.
Cash, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm associated with this franchise now, might as well lean in.
I think, and also it was early 90s. It was probably about 10 years later, or like late 80s. It was enough time had passed, and it was before the internet. So I think people were like, oh,
less
did
judgmental.
Mickey Rooney talk about this? And they're like, well, it's not in the encyclopedia yet, so we don't know how to know.
The society at large was less critical in a way of
But I was like, that's another fun fact, an extension of our fun facts.
That's a great fact.
And I can't wait to talk about Silent Night, Deadly Night 5.
Let's get into it.
I think that's Christmas 2030 is when Another Gay Horror Pod will finally reach Silent Night, Deadly Night 5.
That's crazy to me. I actually didn't know there were that many sequels until we went to the Eagle and your husband said, yeah, there are 5 movies.
Yeah, he hasn't watched them all. I watched them all last year. He just sort of listens to me talk about them because he has boundaries.
There's among the best in the series?
I'm going to say they're all like fine. Like it's sort of Friday the 13th syndrome for me, where none of them are great. And so you're comparing it to something that's good, and achieving good is a lot easier than achieving perfect or achieving great. So it's like if you're trying to hit the quality of Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street, which to me are 2 perfect movies,
right,
you're going to struggle.
Right.
But if you're trying to achieve the quality of Silent Night, Deadly Night 1, you might achieve it.
Right.
Or you'll get close.
Wow. This is so awards season conversation coded.
Yeah, no, it's we're talking about this at Hamnet.
One battle after another.
Hamnet 5 is probably going to be about the same as Hamnet 1.
Hamnet 5.
And it's also going to feature an evil toy maker.
Chloe Zhao, if you're listening to this, we'd love for you to come on and talk.
Yeah, call us.
Hamnet 5. Yeah.
We should hop in, talk about Silent Night, Deadly Night. This was your first time watching.
My first time. Didn't really know what to expect. I mean, yes, I kind of did. I knew it was Killer Santa, but did not know.
I gave you a content warning.
You gave me a content warning.
And it's actually a little bit less intense than I remembered it. I think I watched this in a better mood than I watched Black Christmas 2006. I think I gave this movie more grace than I gave Black Christmas, which is a movie I really like, but I just was not in the mood for it last week.
Right. Yeah. I mean, this movie once again doesn't shy away from Trauma. Oh my God, this is a huge trauma movie.
Yeah.
Trauma, JLC, Trauma.
Which we have to reiterate is not the production company Trauma Pictures. It's just the way Jamie Lee Curtis mispronounces trauma. We don't want to spread that misinformation.
Yes, exactly. Thank you for the clarification. Real ones, no. But yeah, no. It's the first fucking 15, 20 minutes are like brutal.
Yeah.
And I forgot how vicious and sort of like unwavering Catholic nuns are in their discipline.
Yeah, and I don't know. I kind of miss mean-spirited movies. And like, I know that sounds dumb.
No, it doesn't.
But
you're talking.
This is a mean movie.
Yes,
and I think we need to. It achieves a lot within that meanness. Like I do. I really kind of like this movie. Like, I know it's not a good movie, but it's just like, I think it's so committed to itself.
You know what? Give it a couple years. I think we're going to start seeing the return of sort of the Platinum Dunes style, cruel. I mean, because of what's happening in our world today, what do they say? Like, life imitates art, whatever.
Yeah.
I think we're going to start to see over the next couple of years some pretty brutal horror movies.
Yeah. And this movie, which we're about to get into, they did just recently remake it. We are on our Patreon exclusively going to discuss our feelings about the 2025 Silent Night Deadly Night. So if you would like to subscribe over there, it'll be a quick little here are our thoughts about the new movie and then in relation to this old movie as well.
Yes, worth listening because I was a fan of the.
I had it's a very different movie, and I think it's a very good adaptation.
So different. So different.
Yeah. But this movie starts with Billy and his family going to visit his grandfather in a nursing home or a sanitarium. I think they call it interchangeably.
Yeah, it doesn't kind of make sense because a sanitarium implies some like a hospital, a facility for people who are mentally unstable and need.
I think because he's catatonic, maybe that's why he's there. His grandfather doesn't talk, doesn't really move. Right. They have to wheel him out into a sort of waiting area.
Yeah.
His whole family leaves him alone with his grandfather, and his grandfather sort of rouses awake and tells him that Christmas is the scariest time of year because it's when Santa punishes the bad, the naughty.
Yeah. It's a pretty startling conversation. Also, can I just say so I watched this on AMC Plus. I guess AMC Plus. I'm like AMC Plus and Shudder are kind of interchangeable.
Yeah,
but
they're sisters.
They're sisters. But the transfer, I think it might have been 4K. It looked so good.
It looks really good, except for you can occasionally see where added footage has. It's sort of the My Bloody We've never discussed. We haven't actually gotten to My Bloody Valentine, but someday we haven't.
But I know what you're saying.
Where it's the only place where the unrated content existed is in a lesser film stock or in sometimes a VHS copy. And so you can sort of tell they're adding in stuff, and I appreciate the add-in, but you can sort of, it also helps because it's nice to see what was cut from this movie originally.
And
a lot of this movie was cut.
Yeah, seriously.
It was 6 minutes of this was cut before it went to theaters.
Yeah, it is at times very distracting because it's whoa, wait a minute. The drop in quality is wild.
Especially because it is a 4K restoration.
Yes.
And then it's what are we doing? What does this look like?
I know. It's was it worth it? No, I think it was worth it though. In this scene in particular, the grandfather's crystal clear. And so his expressions and his line delivery to this, 5-year-old, 4-year-old are really intense.
Chilling.
And chilling is a great word. And he's if you're naughty, you're going to be punished. And then he fucking dies.
Yeah.
That's not true. He doesn't die.
But he sort of...
Does he die?
I don't think he does. He goes back to pretending he can't hear again.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the remake. I'm getting confused with the
teaser for our remake mini.
Spoiler alert for the remake mini.
But so he, on the way home...
Sorry.
That was me.
Oh, okay.
So on the way home, I didn't apologize.
No. Whoopsie.
I accepted your apology and then accepted responsibility, but didn't apologize. And I never will.
Please don't.
On the way home, he asked his parents, like, is Santa gonna punish me? Like, does he punish the naughty?
Right.
And they're like, it is like a weird conversation because they're like, so your grandfather woke up and told you that, and then the mom's like, I don't know, why would he make this up?
Yeah, she's like, he wouldn't do that. And
No.
The kid is his mind has changed about Santa quite quickly.
Honestly, too,
Yeah,
if someone told me that Santa punished the naughty, I'd be like, okay.
The little boy said, ooh.
It's like, I don't want coal.
Yes. And his true feelings are revealed when we see the family come across Santa standing in the middle of the road. Actually, before this, though, we see the same Santa robbing a grocery store.
Yeah, he gets $31. He
kills the fucking cashier, reaches into the till, and there's only $31. Can you imagine robbing someone, killing them, and then he's like $31?
I've killed for less, so
that being said, that being said, I really thought of the Superbad clip, where Jonah Hill's like, $7?
Yes. Very
McLovin, what the fuck? But yeah, so the family kind of comes across this fucking criminal Santa in the middle of the road. Presumably his car is broken down. He flags them down. The little boy is like, no. Billy's like, no, don't stop.
And like, listen to your kids. Don't stop believing.
Listen to kids. Anyway, so they stop and are immediately murdered. Straight up.
So the evil Santa Claus shoots Billy's dad as he tries to drive away.
Mm-hmm.
Billy is able to run away and sort of watch from the bushes,
right,
as Santa sort of sexually assaults his mom and then stabs her.
Yeah, it's really brutal.
This is like, it's nasty.
I know. It felt like I mean, he rips her shirt open, boobs out. It kind of did feel like, we need some boobs. Like, check the box,
Yeah, but it's like, and sort of where horror movies at this time get in trouble, where it's like they're adding nudity in without thinking about the conflation of sexuality and violence and horror, and like, I mean, I love boobs, don't get me wrong, but I like them when they're often like in the Friday the 13th movies. A lot of boobs are fun boobs, and occasionally they're sad, scary boobs. The boobs are not scary, but they're but like a lot of times it's like an early scene where a girl's like, look, and then it like goes away, or like, we're gonna skinny dip, and then just like getting the evil Santa straddling this woman, ripping her blouse open.
Yeah. You prefer boobs to be shown at the leisure of the woman who they're attached to.
Boobs should be fun, not sad.
Right. Like she's showcasing her boobs.
And it is. So I remember this being more violent.
Really?
Yeah. So I think that sort of revved me up to be like, I mean, it's violent. It's very violent, but like, it sort of had me like on the edge of my seat because I just don't like watching stuff like that. But it was like a little bit more timid than I remembered it.
Yeah.
But still, it's just like the ripping open the blouse, and it's gross.
He slits her throat.
We flash forward 3 years to Billy being raised by, honestly, the real true villains of this movie. Nuns.
Totally the true villains. I was like, well, first of all, I was a little confused because it is 3 years later. Different actor for Billy.
Yes. There's I think there's 3 Billys, maybe 4. Yeah, 3.
4, really?
There's 3.
Yeah, because it's old. Yeah.
Yeah, because we then flash and he's like an adult.
Yeah, well, for a second I was like, oh, this is the baby, because there is
this younger brother is involved. Yeah.
Right. But we're only shown glimpses of him. He's also at the orphanage along with Billy. We see Billy like in Billy in class drawing what's basically like an evil Santa killing people. And the teacher's like, Billy, go to the principal's office. This is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy.
You're nuts.
You're nuts, girl. And so he begrudgingly, trots down to Mother Superior's office.
Gets his ass beat.
She's so cruel.
I don't know. I'm like, I don't know what this actress is in. but I like her.
This is Meryl Streep in Doubt.
She's a good nun in the movie. She's a bad nun character-wise.
She's but like she's good actress.
Playing Lillian Chauvin. She's a native of Paris, born in Paris, died in Los Angeles.
Chic.
So chic. Let's see. Nothing like sticks out to me that she's done a lot of TV movies. She played a doctor in Predator 2. She's in Pumpkinhead 2 Blood Wings, which is a movie I have not seen.
Same actually.
But she's really good in this, and it's a good sort of like secondary villain to our Billy.
Or primary villain.
Yeah,
in some ways.
Nature versus nurture, mama.
Yeah, exactly. Mama. So I can't remember at this point. I don't think she spanks him quite yet, but she does
reprimands him.
She does reprimand him.
Yeah.
He can't help it. He's got these repressed memories that are coming out, and there is another nun in the orphanage who understands that and really advocates for him.
Nice nun.
But Mother Superior said, "You know what? Shut up. I'm going to beat it out of him."
Yeah, and she said her punishment at this point is he should go to his room. He doesn't get recess.
Right.
And then nice nun comes up and is like, "You can go have recess." Yeah. And then he goes and finds teenagers having sex.
Yeah.
Which gives him flashbacks to his mom's attack.
Yeah.
And then Mother Superior comes, grabs him, whips the kids who are having sex as punishment. Yeah. He goes outside, and then the Mother Superior is very much like, so sex is bad.
Yeah.
And you get punished if you have sex.
Who are these kids having sex? Were they also orphans?
Probably.
I mean, because I thought it was one of the nuns, because they're considerably older than Billy.
I think that the ages are sort of relative in this movie.
Yeah, maybe like in an orphanage such as this, they just toss everyone. It's like all ages, which seems misguided, but
reckless.
Seems reckless.
But it's an 80s it's a 70s orphanage.
70s.
We're still in the 70s.
74, yeah.
Yeah.
74? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we then before we flash it forward again, we get a scene where he's told that he has to go sit on Santa's lap.
Right.
And he does punch Santa in the face.
He punches Santa. Santa flies back, nose bleeding.
Drama.
I'm like, is Billy just like a Marvel character? Yeah. Like, is he? I mean, he truly like
the small child bodies that giant Santa.
Yeah, it's over for that Santa. Anyway, needless to say, Mother Superior is not happy about it.
No.
Takes him upstairs and
he has to go sit in a corner.
Yeah.
And he just keeps saying punish. She says punish and he says naughty.
Yes. And she whips the shit out of him, right? I mean, she's got her belt. And this is once again what nuns
bring back corporal punishment. Yeah.
This is what nuns fucking did, dude.
We should be hitting kids.
Their shit out of kids.
I don't have kids, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we should.
Do you ever get spanked as a child?
Yeah, but not like this.
No,
it was like a
once.
Yes.
And then it was like, well, from that point on, you sort of knew the boundaries.
I said,
and like,
I'm not going to do it.
I don't think I'm more. I think getting spanked once as a kid is not going to ruin your life.
Not to justify what this nun is saying,
because she's like, abusing these children.
Yeah, she says
got spanked once, and I don't think my mom was a bad mom for spanking me one time because I probably deserved it.
Yeah, you were reckless.
Yeah, but, I still do. But
I know if she only listened to this and knew your eagle shenanigans. I think it looks okay.
It's not infected still.
Oh, I see, but
it's still swollen.
Yeah, but I could, if you hadn't said anything, I wouldn't notice.
No, I haven't looked at myself for 40 straight minutes in a week. Well, since we recorded our next episode.
Correct.
Yes. Tease. So we do go 10 years later. Nice Nun is we don't see Billy yet, but Nice Nun is at a toy store. Yes. And it's spring, and she's like, you know what? I have this kid. He's great. He'll work in the stock room. And the owner of the store is like, I don't need a kid in the stock room. And then she's like, Billy, come over here. And he's just a 30-year-old man.
Yeah, he's got this. There's kind of like this sexy pan up. And
yes.
And the manager's like, oh.
It's like, okay. Even the manager kind of feels like he may want to fuck him.
Oh, yeah. The middle-aged, like, straight manager's like, oh, actually, like, hey, Billy.
Well, now that we're here.
Yes.
I'm Mr. Sims.
In his defense, Billy is a looker. He's giving Ken jaw.
I literally wrote, Jesse's gonna think Billy's hot.
Well, yes,
he's hot. He's an attractive man.
I think it was sort of it's emphasized later in the movie when he is fantasizing about sleeping with
and we see his hairy
coworker,
ass.
and we see his hairy ass at a sublime angle, and I was like, oh, because he's blonde. He's blonde, like I said, Ken doll, but his ass is furry dark hair, and it was a nice surprise.
I did literally write, Jesse is gonna think adult Billy is hot.
You know me so well.
I do, but I also that's sort of like an admission of myself because I think adult Billy is hot.
Yeah, anyone with eyes could see that this is an attractive man. Anyway, so the manager, needless to say, hires him.
Yes, he's like, well, once you fuck me, you can come work here.
He's like, yeah, I think you'll do. Yeah, you'll do for the stockroom.
And we get sort of a montage of Billy and Andy and Mr. Sims and Pamela working at the store for like 8 months.
Yes, a montage set to some song by. Wait, I Shazam this. Hang on. I think it's an original. Yes, it's an original song for the movie called "Warm Side of the Door" by Morgan Ames.
Okay.
And
it's on your run playlist now.
It's now on my workout playlist.
Yeah, you're like,
fuck yeah.
I like my doors warm and my cardio fast.
That's what I'm saying. And it's kind of like a Kenny Loggins vibe.
Yeah. But it's good. It's good. It's there's a lot of original Christmas music in this movie, including the Christmas Flu, which plays later. Which is a sort of a metaphor I didn't know I needed for Christmas. I've never once felt like I should love Christmas so much I feel sick. But honestly, that's how this movie makes me feel. So so we meet Andy, who's also the third antagonist of this movie. He is bullying. He's bullying Billy.
Yeah. Bitch.
And then and Billy leaves being bullied and goes out and sees that there's a Santa in the store. He's like, Christmas.
Andy is such a dick. It's almost like, what are you doing working here? He's got this country club polo wearing vibe going on.
80s villain.
Also, he's like considerably shorter than Billy and just generally
know your place.
Smaller. Yeah, it's like
know your place, shorty.
It's like this movie is not a good representation for short kings. No, this movie is not short king friendly. I'll tell you that.
It's a tall king movie. It's a tall king world, and others are just living in it. This is where we get our glimpse. When he sees Santa, this is when he imagines having sex with Pamela. And
hairy ass.
Beautiful. This is a very pro hairy ass podcast.
Let me tell you this. This is a anti-short king movie and a pro hairy ass movie.
Yes.
And that's what I want in my holiday movies.
Yeah.
Well, I want
tall hairy ass. I like a short king.
I like short kings a lot.
As someone married to someone who's taller than me, I've dabbled.
Yeah, if anyone who's listening to this that I've met IRL on more than one occasion.
If there's a 5'6" out there who wants to hop in Jesse's DMs, just do it.
Hit me up. Yeah, let me know.
Let me know. His sex dream is interrupted by a Santa killing him, which is I literally wrote, we see Billy and his hairy ass having sex with Pamela. Dream ? And I said, yes, it's a dream. It's interrupted by Santa killing them.
Yeah, it isn't clear at first that it's a dream.
I need to get better about my notes are sometimes very like of the moment.
Right.
Sometimes I'll get to the end of the scene and write down what happened. Sometimes I'll just write down what's happening as it's happening.
Yeah. You're locked in.
That's when I get dream ? So the Santa at the store breaks his ankle. And the staffing agency that they use to find Santas is all out of men.
Oh, they said only women.
They said
and
the plot
manager said,
is
God
going to
damn
happen.
it. The misogynist manager said, fuck.
He's like,
and
Santa
then,
can't be a woman.
And then the co-manager, I'm telling myself that woman is
Miss
the co-manager. Miss Randall said, wait a minute. We have
a beefy, hairy-assed man who can
we
play
have a Santa waiting in the wings. And the manager said, oh my God, you're so right. Pan up to Billy. Next thing you know,
first she tries to get Mr. Sims to play Santa. He's like, I'm not doing that. And he's like, but we have Billy, and she's like, oh, that'll do. It's just a fake Santa. And we get like, he's just like bullying children.
Yeah, but as parents are watching, he's like, shut the fuck up. And the moms are like, he's so good with kids.
What's the matter with you? Which is actually sometimes what I want to say to you.
Yeah.
Stop what you're doing. What's the matter with you?
I'll keep that in mind. As we make our way through the Christmas season.
Yeah. Just like when you're opening presents, just like have like a Silent Night, Deadly Night style flashback to me going, what's the matter with you?
Like Kill Bill sirens.
My bangs are crazy today.
They look fine.
So Good Nun. I like how I took Miss Randall's name on, but I didn't take the good nun's name.
I think
Sister Margaret, maybe.
Yeah, I think
her name is Sister Margaret.
Yeah, but Good Nun is more fitting.
I like a Good Nun. We have Mother Superior and Good Nun.
Yes,
Good Nun, Bad Nun.
Yep.
Nun. Oh wait, no. Nun 3. Valak versus Mother Superior.
Valak is not in this movie.
No,
actually, no. Wait a minute.
I think Valak's all around us.
Mother Superior is reincarnated as Valak. I believe that. In my
she was Valak,
loins.
and then she Valak took over the Mother Superior's body when Taisa Farmiga killed her with all that wine. Nun 2 month.
November.
Oh my god! I can't wait until we do the Conjuring franchise.
Is a Nun 3 in the works?
Yes, I can't wait until we do half of the Conjuring franchise, and then some of it I'll be like, "What are we talking about, La Llorona?"
It's so lengthy, the Conjuring universe, and it's gonna keep going because guess
honestly,
what? Conjuring,
it's girthy.
Conjuring 4 made a gajillion dollars.
Not to go on a tangent. Today I kept getting an Instagram reel that was just Patrick Wilson shirtless prepping for a run.
I got the same
and I was like
reel
aroused.
Yeah, he's so hot. He's one of our like hottest.
He's one of the pillars of our podcast horniness.
I can't get enough of it. I'm not going to say sexual awakening, but yeah, I'll say sexual awakening.
I think every time I see him, I get awoken. Watching
the film Little Children, starring Kate Winslet, in the laundry room scene. Oh my god!
Still never seen it.
It's so good. You
I need to
have
watch
to get
good
eyes.
movies.
You do,
but I also need to watch Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 through 5.
Listen, here the good news is you can have your cake and eat it too. You just need to maybe in the new year make more of an effort to.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Do what you want to do.
So Good Nun, who's named Sister Margaret, calls the work randomly and is like, "How's Billy doing?" And Andy's like, "You know what? He doesn't work in the stockroom anymore. He's Santa." And she's like, "That's not good."
Yeah, he's activated.
I know very little about this world, but the one thing I will say is Billy should not be playing Santa.
Yeah, they should have run that by her.
Yeah, no, she should be his like manager. She's like, I sent him up for stock workroom only, no Santa work.
She kind of is his manager in some ways. You know?
Well, she's his manager to God. She manages it. So it's Christmas Eve. The Christmas season is over. They pull out a lot of alcohol and have a party.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the manager says, "Let's get shit-faced."
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Classic.
When if you're at a holiday party and your manager says, "Let's get shit-faced," I'm gonna say
someone's gonna get sexually harassed.
I'm gonna say, don't do it.
Yeah, HR should be on speed dial.
HR should be around.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Andy sort of pulls Pamela aside and is like, "I have a present to show you," and it's his dick or whatever, and he like kisses her and rips open her shirt and then Billy sees it and has a flashback to his own childhood
trauma,
and he strangles Andy with Christmas lights.
Yes, and he's bleeding from the neck.
Yeah. Pamela calls him crazy.
Yeah, Pamela, who I thought, in her defense, like,
I think someone
you didn't need to kill him.
Yeah, I think it's like, well, let's let the law handle this. I don't think you need to kill him.
Yeah, and then peek, and then Billy is like, "Don't call me crazy," and then he kills her.
Yeah, stabs her with a box cutter.
Kind of more or less guts her, because he takes it and like runs it up her torso. Which is
weird how this movie dispenses of all of its characters halfway through.
Yes.
Not all. We still have our nuns.
No, I think
but it is like we meet Andy, we meet Miss Randall, we meet Mr. Sims, we meet Pamela, and we're like, this is the classic group. We're going to have at least some of these people through the end of the movie, and he kills them all right here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mr. Wild. Sims is like, I think I heard something out back. I'm going to go check on it. And then he finds Andy dead. And
he's wasted, by the way, Mr. Sims.
Yeah, and so he gets hit in the back of the head with a hammer.
Yikes, that's a brutal
That's not
way to
how
go.
I want to go. No, I want to go in my sleep or skydiving.
Yeah, I guess if you're drunk, it's like, I mean, this is true of like most things, but pain is not going to be as prevalent.
No, but I also think because it's a depressant, you might not black out as fast as I mean, I think he's died pretty immediately, but like a violent death, if you're drinking, you're not going to go into shock as this may not be science. If you're a scientist, call me. But I think if you're really drunk, the depressant might balance out the pain, so you're not going to go into shock as fast, and then you're going to be like experience. Aware.
Yeah.
No, let's stop talking about my alcohol consumption. But then Miss Randall goes to search for Mr. Sims and finds him dead, and then she sort of like goes to call the cops, but he runs out, and then she sort of like hides behind something, but then makes it seem like she's hiding behind something else.
Yeah, she's hiding ultimately behind boxes and like jumps out at Billy.
Yeah, and sort of like he falls down, and she gets right to the door, and then there's probably like two classic kills from this movie, and this is one, the arrow across the room, just
Billy says wait, and she is like almost out of the building, and she sure enough, she waits, she stops, turns around, and he impales her with a bow and arrow.
Yeah, and he's like, I watched the Hunger Games, and you're not making it out of here alive. I'm giving you the Katniss Everdeen special.
Famously, Jennifer Lawrence watched this movie to prepare for the Hunger Games movies. Yeah.
So all of our like sort of main secondary characters are gone, and now we sort of get like a fun and games section. Where it's like Sister Margaret shows up after he leaves and is like, oh, this is a mess.
She's like, what have we done?
Yeah. We cut to carolers and then a couple fucking on a pool table. So Denise here is played by Linnea Quigley.
Okay.
Who is from Return of the Living Dead. She's she's Punk or whatever her name is, who like takes off all her, she has the red hair and she takes off all her clothes and she dances naked in the and she's in Night of the Demons. She's in Nightmare on Elm Street 4. She has a cameo as a face.
Oh, a horror queen.
Yeah, and she also has a video which I've watched, which is Linnea Quigley's horror workout. And it's like all kind of like working out, but also like being chased by zombies. And it's really fun.
Oh, that is fun. Oh, I'm going to watch it.
She's like a frequenter. I think it's on Screambox. I think that's where I watched it.
Okay, that makes sense.
But she's a frequenter of a lot of the documentaries about horror, which is how I get to know people, because it's really fun to connect these sort of like not upper.
Yeah, they're almost she's a
scream queen, but like not the like Jamie Lee Curtis.
Right. It's like not a character actor, but when you correct.
She's a recognizable face.
She's a recognizable face. She's
she's never a star of any of these movies, but she's in a lot of them, and she's always really fun. I mean, I think Return of the Living Dead is maybe one of her most iconic performances.
I think she's featured on the poster. Yeah.
Yeah. And she was sort of like, and the red hair in that is really good.
It's really good. And I think in this movie, she has one of the most memorable kills.
Yes. So this is I would say, as I was saying earlier, the second most memorable, or one of the top two.
Yes.
With the arrow. So she's having sex with a guy, and then a little girl, daughter, sister.
I think maybe sister, but also let's just say someone she was babysitting.
A child.
A
small child named Lucy.
Yes.
And she's like, if you come down here, Santa's gonna not bring you presents.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed. And then they go back to it, and then she hears a cat who's trying to come into the house.
Right.
And so she puts the shortest jean shorts I've ever seen on, no top.
Well, you've been at Folsom, so something tells me you've seen shorter. So.
No, I just don't think possibly they could get shorter. I think until you're doing denim underwear, this is as shorter shorts. Yeah.
In some ways, these are kind of denim underwear.
Yes.
You know?
And so she goes upstairs, and the cat sort of like runs in, and then also so does Billy, who screams punish, throwing an axe at her, missing her thankfully. But then he lifts her up and places her on antlers.
It's brutal. And wait, just for clarity, this is just like a random house he went into, right?
Yeah, I think he's sort of wandering the town and finding people he's decided are bad.
Yeah, but
that's sort of the weird losing of the plot that this movie suffers in this point, where it is just like between now and the finale, just sort of random scenes.
Yeah, I mean, it's not clear his connection to these people, but let's just say for continuity's sake, like you said, he's wandering the town, looking for naughty people, and
he finds them. It's a naughty town.
He's got a talent for spotting naughty.
Yeah, and then he throws Billy out the window. When Billy comes in to find him, I find poor Denise up on the antlers. I think the effect of him putting Denise onto the antlers was really good. Yes. But I also think it's one of the added in
you're right,
unrated scenes, because it is like a little bit of a weaker film stock.
Yeah, it cuts to a little bit. I think a lot is
well, I think because my world for this is My Bloody Valentine, which the My Bloody Valentine restored gore is just VHS quality.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, it could have been more. I think this is like 16 millimeter film stock, not 35 millimeter or like 8. I don't know. I don't know numbers.
Yeah.
But I think it's like film stock versus VHS.
Right.
And then insane. Your hair's looking good though. I think we both have both have backwards relationships with their own hair. Because I'm always like, my hair's a mess, and you're like, your hair looks great, and then you're always like, my hair is insane, and I'm like, it's beautiful.
Yeah, we both are. We're good at hyping each other up, but we need to hype ourselves greener. Up. You know, yeah.
So the cops are trying to find Billy.
Yes,
because the nun called them, and
the good nun,
Titus Formiga.
Yes.
But then they find a guy climbing up a ladder in a Santa costume, and they rush into his house, guns ablaze, and find a father just trying to surprise his daughter for Christmas.
Can you imagine?
I like when cops are dumb, because they're dumb in real life. So like it works.
Yeah, it's an insane moment and a really funny moment.
But it is these scenes are all like the three sequences between the end of the store and the return to the orphanage are sort of just wild sequences. That really connect. It feels like they filmed the movie.
Right.
And then we're like, okay, we have 60 minutes. We need 20 more minutes to call this a feature film.
Yeah.
Just add scenes. Just in between add scenes.
How long is this movie without credits?
69 minutes.
Oh my God.
No, it's probably... I think it's probably like 78. But it's also, if you remove the titles are long. There's a lot of times where the camera just doesn't cut when it should. And it's because they're like, well, we have to leave everything in because it's going to be too short. And the sequel to this movie is, and I told you this off camera, but like it is following his younger brother, remembering the first movie and then becoming a killer.
Yes.
So the first 45, 50 minutes are just him talking into flashbacks of the first movie. So you see all the kills from this movie.
Yes.
You
Mission Impossible Final Reckoning.
Final Reckoning. Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. Final Reckoning, part 1 of 1. But so it's I love the sort of like workaround of like, well, and also because this movie was pulled from theaters so rapidly that when they made a sequel, it was given that not everyone was going to have seen it because it was not. And it actually took a whole year for this to be even on video.
Yeah. That's
so
crazy.
Like, this movie was challenged.
That's crazy. And maybe overshadowed a little by Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. And honestly, T.
Mama.
So, sledding. I'm like, well, there's no like connection. It is just like we find two kids sledding. They're robbed of their sleds by older kids. Yes. The older kids then sled, and then the first one goes down the hill and is fine, and then the second one goes down the hill and is decapitated, and the headless body sleds down, and then the head really rolls down.
Yeah, it's really funny. I liked it a lot, actually.
Yeah, but it's like this is just sort of a fun and games portion. Like you can cut all this and nothing. I mean, it's like iconic scenes, but like it doesn't. It's not plot.
And once again, cementing our theory that Billy is just running around town,
running amok,
and spotting naughty boys and girls where he can. Because you're right, these kids do take sleds.
Yeah, they're stealing a thing. Yeah. I mean, Denise and Billy are just having sex at a pool table. Who amongst us hasn't?
I know that's not a
sin. But I guess if you A, saw your mom be sexually violated while she was being murdered, and then B, had a nun who kept telling you that sex is naughty, and then C, saw your coworker sexually assaulting your other coworker, like I get it.
And you're wearing a Santa costume.
Yeah.
So he's activated times a million.
Yeah. And sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes we get activated. Sorry. My like chords are all like
no, that's okay.
Today.
That's okay. I was like, is that me?
No, it's okay. I just need to stop touching things. Wait, I need to 1 second.
Sure. Ow, my water is burning up. Oh, it's because my computer is a little in the light.
Okay. Test. I can hear you.
Yep.
Okay. It was all like tangled.
I get it.
Although now yours is making noise too.
I just adjusted it.
Yeah.
Okay, is that better? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. We'll see when you move. So we're the next day. This is when I finally connected with good nun's name. Sister Margaret is asleep in the police office. And she sort of just is like, he's going to go to the orphanage. she literally like that is like, she's like, well, no, like the next thing he's going to do is go to the orphanage. And I'm like, why? Are you sure?
I think
because that's one of the locations that they rented to film this movie in, and they're not going to rent another location. Okay.
Yeah. Well, she probably knows. Excuse me. She probably.
Well, she has his God connection, so she's
his God connection. She's also thinking. She's like, okay, this town is relatively small. Who has wronged Billy, or who is doing naughty stuff? And
she's like, it's that cunt nun.
It's the.
I've never said the C word.
Well. Honestly, this is appropriate. This feels fitting.
I'm leaving it in. It belongs.
It belongs to the Mother Superior.
Yeah. And so we flash over to the orphanage where we see a kid pretending to be on the phone, hanging up, but not hanging it up completely. So to explain why the phone is off the hook and nobody can call the orphanage and say, Billy is coming to kill you all.
Yeah.
They send this scene's so funny.
It's really funny.
So they send a cop to go protect the orphanage from Billy, and the cop shows up and just shoots a Santa.
There's a Santa walking up to the kids, and
he's like, "Don't stop doing it!" And he's like, "Okay, I'm shooting him."
Okay,
and it's not Billy. One of the kids just get covered in blood too, which is just it is always funny when like I feel like movies handle kids with kid gloves now.
Yes,
but just to like cop shoots Santa in front of kids and then they cover a child actor in blood is hilarious.
Yeah, and also this made me immediately think, okay, this is like a cycle of violence comparable to Billy's origin.
Yeah, we're creating more Billies.
We're creating more Billies. Like, this kid is going to be scarred for life.
Yeah, and then after this, they all go inside and sing Christmas carols.
Yeah, what?
Like, there should be a therapy.
Some sort of protocol to, like, maybe send them to their rooms and then one by one talk to them. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
get your story straight.
Mother Superior is crazy. So
she's a bad nun.
She's a bad nun.
But so Sister Margaret explains that the reason the Santa didn't respond to being called is because he's deaf Father Barnes.
Yeah.
I love movies that just simplify. Yeah, we don't need to explain this any more than we need to.
No, and
that's
I think
Father Barnes. He's deaf.
It's really fun. Oh yeah, she does say. She says he's deaf.
Yeah, like he couldn't hear.
He couldn't hear,
and like that's great. It's just like ease. Like you don't have to go too in depth. You don't have to get too deep. Yeah. You have a kid playing with a phone, putting it off the hook, and that's why no one can call and warn these people. Nope. Like it's just you don't have to go into intense. You don't. And nowadays you have to be like, well, the cell phones aren't working because we're in the quality of the roof can't do cell phone. And like back then you could just be like, the phone was off the hook.
I know. Technology's really ruined narratives. Yeah, narratives and slasher
narratives
movies.
As a whole. But I think a lot of slasher movies should just take place in the 70s, 80s, and early 90s. I think most slasher movies should take place before Scream starts. And then unless you are going to be a commentary on the post-Scream slasher, just have it take place in 1992, mama.
Which, guess what? Post-Scream commentary on post-Scream slashers are Scream movies.
Yes. We're never going to stop getting them.
So, yeah.
No matter how many times they fire people for saying genocide is bad, we're just going to keep getting Scream movies. Okay. So, they're singing Christmas carols. Officer Barnes is patrolling outside. Billy rounds the corner. Swings an axe into his stomach and he falls down a flight of stairs.
Yeah.
This is actually a step too far for me, though.
You think so?
Now Billy kills a snowman. An innocent snowman. I get it. Linnea Quigley was having sex. The people at the store kind of sucked.
Right.
The kids were stealing sleds, but that snowman did nothing.
It did nothing. You're so right. I didn't even think about that. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, maybe there's something we don't know.
That snowman is a pedophile.
That snowman robbed a bank.
Yes,
2 years ago. So, somehow.
We now get a kid lets Billy Santa in, because he's like Santa or she, a child. I don't remember.
A child says
a child, a genderless child.
Yes,
non-binary. No,
got this.
No, I'm gonna leave it in. I don't have the energy.
Okay.
So Mother Superior tells all the kids to get behind her, and
mind you, she's in a wheelchair, so I don't really know what she's.
Billy, take me, and he goes to swing his axe, and he gets shot twice in the back.
I'm super bummed because
he's so hot.
He's hot, but also like Mother Superior,
she deserved it.
Was maybe arguably the only
catalyst.
Character.
Yeah.
One of two. Her and Andy were really like they really deserved to get it, and only Andy got it.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we should have killed a nun or two, not two. Yeah. Sister Margaret's great. She's
Sister
good
Margaret.
Nun.
She's good nun. Without her, I think Billy would have been really fucked. I mean, he's fucked obviously, but
he's not like doing great.
She definitely probably like assuaged a few.
Yeah, it would have happened way earlier if she hadn't been there.
Right.
I'm like, is she in the sequel? She isn't. I mean, no.
We need an update on Sister Margaret.
Played by Glimmer McCormick, who does feel like a local actress.
Glimmer McCormick, love that name.
Yeah, still alive. Born, we don't know. doesn't have a year, a month, or a day on her Wikipedia page.
Classic nun.
She was in Godspell. She was in Slaughterhouse 5. She was in Hill Street Blues, The Adam Chronicles, and then it seems like her last role was shortly after this. She played an undefined character in the TV show I Had Three Wives.
Wow.
And that's how you want to go out.
So this is she did a hard pivot after this and said, you know, she's like, polygamy. No. The nun life isn't for me.
No.
I need a husband wives. Along with 2 other women. Yeah.
Yes.
So
these kids have seen 2 different Santas get killed in front of them in one day.
Yeah.
So they're all going to be super Billies.
A room full of Billies.
A room full of Billies. There can be 100 Billies in a room, and you only need 1 to kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
And we see Billy's brother see him die, and we get a little a sequel tease where he just goes naughty.
Oh, that's Billy's brother. I totally missed that. Oh my God. I think because they didn't really give us a clear look at him earlier. Wow, that makes so much more sense. I was like, who's this random kid? Yeah.
Yeah. And the sequel is like he's an adult now. And he's like, oh my God, it's so crazy that the first 50 minutes of this movie are me talking about the first movie. And then but you know the scene where the clip where the guy goes, garbage day, and then shoots him? That's from that.
Oh. That's an iconic scene.
Yes.
That I've seen many times.
No idea of the origin.
No, I had no context. Wow. Okay, now I'm really excited to watch the sequel. Yeah.
Holiday Horrors 3, we will cover Silent Night, Deadly Night 2.
2045.
Honestly, we could do a whole Silent Night, Deadly Night season, mama.
Christmas in July. Maybe.
Christmas in July.
Let's fucking go.
That was Silent Night, Deadly Night. The end of our sort of 1984. If you want to hear our thoughts on the 2025 version, hop on and join our Patreon. Next week we are joined twice by the horror queers, Joe and Trace. We're talking general horror on Monday, and then we're talking New Year's Evil on Friday. Sort of the end of our. Not the end. There's a little New Year's treat coming in between this season and next. But our last episode of this year. Our first full year as podcasters.
What a year it's been. What a year
2025. A nightmare year. But I was grounded in the presence of Jesse Tabbitt.
I couldn't agree. I couldn't agree more. The feelings are mutual. Without you, without this podcast, I would have been driven in a Santa costume and maybe murdered anyone and everyone within a 5-mile radius.
And now you're doing it in an Easter costume, which is a little bit more subversive.
Yes.
And another group of people that we wouldn't have made it out of this year without are our Sisters in Horror Patreon subscribers.
So true.
So we're going to thank them. You can start.
Yes, we are. First up, we have Erica S. Grigg. Love you.
We have Jess.
We have Quinn.
We have AM Demon Emoji Demon Mode.
We have Ray.
We have our first new sister in horror since we started shouting everyone out. We have Mr. James.
We have Scott. Is Scott new?
No, I think we shouted out Scott last week.
I think we did too. Scott, shout out again.
We have Lucas.
And we have Kevin.
So thank you so much to our Sisters in Horror. If you'd like to become a Sister in Horror, join our Patreon today. And you get our infrequent, but definitely will happen again in the new year, watch along audio and video commentaries. We are going to do one, I promise. And maybe we'll put it to a vote. Maybe we'll see what you guys want us to talk about.
That's a good idea.
Slide into my DMs. What movie do you want to watch this January?
Yes, please.
And on that note, have a good New Year. See you next week with New Year's Evil. And this is us signing off for 2025, or maybe next week. This week or next week is our last of the year.
Yes, I don't have a concept of time, which is not a new concept to me. Which is not a new concept to this podcast, but
time is I think a flat circle, and we
according to you, the year's almost over, and I'm going to say, sure.
See you next year or see you next week. I don't know. Bye.
I don't know. See you soon. See you soon. Bye, guys.
This podcast has been presented and produced by Stuart Ross and Jesse Tappett. Edited by Stuart Ross. All recording equipment provided by Photo Booth Productions. To support our podcast, join us at patreon.com/anothergayhorrorpod.